In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to start to analyze the mind and how the mind works and why the mind works. So, first of all, we must understand that the mind is a very, 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 very important tool for us as individuals of expressions to use. If we're not in control of this tool, then effectively the tool can become out of control. The mind itself is just a mechanism, and that mechanism is a form of technology. And this form of technology is effectively used as a tool, and that is why it's so important for us to learn to control the tool. Otherwise, the tool will control us. We can find this evident within today's society. If we look at today's society, some people, they're out of control. They don't have control of themselves. And that's why things occur and people they don't know what happened. They just lost control. And what we must understand is that anger is linked to this tool. Anger is a very, very important part of the tool. It's almost like anger itself is a certain speed of the tool. It's a certain, you could say, program, a certain function of the tool. And when the tool goes into this program and produces anger, we are effectively used in a certain way. And this way is the way of destruction. We go down the path of destruction. When we get angry, when the mind is angry, we go down a path of destruction. And ultimately, until we come out of this angered state of consciousness, we can do a lot of destruction to everyone around us. And it's this part of the mind which it's almost programmed to happen. Within this reality, we're effectively programmed to experience anger, frustration, hatred, distortion, unless we learn to override the system effectively. And it's so evident in today's society that unless we learn to control ourselves, the self will become out of control. And it's literally done by this program. Once we start to get angered and frustrated, it's only going to continue. And when we grow up and develop into this world, grow up into our families, our path, the path is designed to expose elements of its reality. And the elements of this reality is that this existence can be very tough. This existence can be very, very tough and hard. And when we see the reality, it can make us angry. And then if we don't have that depth of inner peace or inner calmness or inner wisdom, we will form imbalance. And that imbalance, the heaviness of the anger, will drag us down. And then the opposing force of the inner love, the inner peace, the inner truth will actually go almost like you can imagine a seesaw. It'll flip up. And that's why when we see like God and love and all these higher vibrations, we feel it's above us, because literally we're talking on a vibrational spectrum. It is. And that is why it's so important that we go on the search of finding balance, because we need to rebalance ourselves in this reality. We need to learn to find the inner peace again. And that is why we need to use and learn how to find the elements which are essentially the guidance back to the spectrum of love and happiness and joy and positivity. Because if we're only stuck in the angered consciousness, we will only become the image of the angered consciousness, which will bring distortion into this world. It's all about choice and choosing what we want to become within the image of. Because as long as we want to become in the image of happiness, contentment, love, joy, positivity, we can. We just need to listen to that existence of truth and become that existence of truth.